Denver, Colorado football fans. A great look at Empower Field here at Mile High Stadium. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Denver Broncos.
Please welcome your Denver Broncos.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And here we go at Mile High. He fields it from the 8. Things going well so far. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL Draft, it's Dak Prescott.
He didn't get the full chance to build on his MVP runner-up season. An injury ended 2024 after just 8 games. But Dak's got a few more weapons around him. He's got a new head coach, a play caller, and at this stage of his career, he's got to make the most of it.
Dak off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Prescott here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
First down, here's Dak. Lamb has another one. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks, and I'm looking for that to be called again.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Give to Williams from the gun. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. 3rd and long for him here. Oh, he's going to run for it. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's another Cowboys first down. A gain of 14.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Screen here for Williams. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
At that down and distance, this group is pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. Looking from the pistol, Prescott. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start, I mean great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Aubrey now to kick this one away.
To kick off for the Cowboys.
Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got first and 10. Nick starting with a pass. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Shotgun snap to Nix. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely third down pickup.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to push one deep down the right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
On 4th down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. Kavontae Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
Close secured by George Pickett. And he's taken down at the 30. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Jukes away from one. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Cowboys with a chance to add to their lead. Williams. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. To run with Williams, and he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
Broncos nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Marvin Mims now to return it. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Here's Nix. They're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. Short pickup to their own 31. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Bronco out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. Five still to go here. This is second down. Nix from the gun. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
10 at the 37-yard line.
Markers reset. Ball at the 37. Nix with it on first. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looking for Pat Bryant on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Second and 10.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
We'll put some air under this one, right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Try getting that to Pat Bryant. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And 10 yards.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Once more, it's Nix. He's loaded another one up. He's got it at the 30. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Throwing again. Here's Nix. He can run it. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. It's about 43 yards for it.
43-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that gets him back to within 11.
Hey, we've all learned enough to look at the numbers through the years and know how important points are going into halftime and coming out of halftime. They accomplished the first task. Now they get a chance to begin the second half of the ball as well.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hansen and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Broncos with their offense headed out for our first possession of the half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. It's a design boot. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
14 yards. And the Broncos 1st down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And 3 yards is all he's going to get. It's 2nd down.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Running it again with Dobbins. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
1st and 10, he keeps it on the option. And he'll go down here, covers up nicely after a gain of 7. Call it 70 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Running left, it's Dobbins. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. They'll throw 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. And they just get the play off. Escaped, and he's dropped. They got there for the sack, and that brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They'll motion him out of the backfield. On 3rd down, here's Nix. He's got Sutton complete. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. That one goes for 25 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. That's into the hands of Franklin. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw, here's Nix. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. The tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. Nix looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll throw again. Nix. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Here's Nix to throw. And they're going to score a touchdown, Denver. The Broncos now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Bo Nix touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can stand to play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for 2 now and try to make this just a field goal game.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Keeping it on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Turpin with a return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Cowboys with a 5-point lead. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10. They're going to pass it here. That's to the sideline. It's a catch by Williams. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw. It's on target to Williams. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. He'll throw it. He has the first over the middle. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one. A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.